Hi friends, my name is Apparao, working as Associate Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department at Marri Laxman Institute of Technology and Management, Dundigal, Hyderabad, Telangana State. So today I want to discuss about conjunction control at network layer in advanced computer networks as a course. So now course objectives, course outcomes, and so in the module 1, I have discussed in my previous session intra-domain routing protocols and in interdomain and intra-domain routing protocols in my previous session. So today I want to discuss about conjunction control at a network layer topic I want to discuss in advanced computer networks. So as a textbooks, computer networking, computer networks and internets, and a reference books, practical guide to advanced networking, computer networks, Tannenbaum that is. So in this video lecture I have taken the content from tutorialspoint.com and geeksforgeeks.organization as reference URLs. So now see, I want to discuss about conjunction control at a network layer. So actually what is conjunction control means? Conjunction causes choking of the communication channel when too many packets are displayed in a part of the subnet. The subnets perform degrades. Suppose for example I have a domain 1 and I have a domain 2. So within the network 1, so this is network 2. So there are n number of devices available in domain 1 and n number of devices, some plenty of users available in domain 2. So for exchanging, sending, receiving data is a difficult task, right? So by a chance, so while sending and receiving the information, due to huge network traffic, there may be a chance of collision, dropping the packets and exchanging the packets, and some collision may be occurred within the domain, within the network from source to destination, right? So hence the network communication channel is called congested. So if packets are traveling the path experience primarily over the path propagation delay. So there may be a chance of sending or exchanging the information from domain 1 to domain 2. So obviously there must be a way over path or propagation delay also may be occurred. So now it is known as heavily congested when the packets never reach to the destination, donating the delay method infinity. Within the time period, the packets may not reach to the destination. So when the input traffic rate exceeds the output line's capability, the subset input part gets choked and generates congestion. So these are the possibilities where we congested the data means. It also happens when the routers are too slow to execute queuing buffers, refreshing routing tables. So suppose for example, sending and receiving the information age old story, some may be if it is a large amount of exchanging from source to other domains, happens when routers are too busy sometimes, or else executing queue buffers is also plays a vital role, and refreshing tables may not be occurred. So in that case also, so collision may be occurred. The loss capacity of the routers buffer is also one of the main factors for conjunction. This is also one of the major problems. Enhancing the memory of the router may be helpful up to a certain point. Now, principles of conjunction control. As per control theory, the computer network, which is also system, is divided into two groups: open loop and closed loop. So the open loop solution, in the sense, it provides an excellent design to ensure the problem does not occur in the first place. The designing tools include deciding to accept new traffic, discarding packets, and scheduling the packets at various network points. The open loop solutions decisions are independent of the current state of the network. So here closed loop means it makes the decision based on the concept of feedback loop. The feedback nodes loop to the closed loop system to monitor the procedure to detect when and where conjunction occur. After that, it passes the information to the place where they can take actions. So as part of this open loop solutions, it provides an excellent design for exchanging the information, ensures that the problem does not occur in the first place. So obviously sending and receiving the or else exchanging the message from one domain to another domain, the first place goes to excellent design to ensure that problem does not occur. So why problems may not occur? Designing tools include deciding to accept new traffic. So whatever the traffic flow available in a network, so it happily accepts and sending the information. Discarding packets and rescheduling the packets at various network points. So if there are any drop packets available within the network, so obviously based on the hardware devices, it resends the information. The open loop solution decisions are independent of the current state of the network. So this is a major role. So it plays a independent of the current state of the network. Suppose, so here exchanging the information. So who is going to take care about this information? So obviously, so it acts as independent of the current state. So if it is a closed loop solution, so where conjunction occurs, after that it passes the information to the place. So how? So decision based on the concept of a feedback loop. You see, if you send the information, so it waits for acknowledgement, it waits for feedback. The feedback nodes loop enables the closed loop system to monitor the procedure to detect when and where conjunction occurs. So if it is a problem occurs, so based on this feedback, so data will be resent. Now conjunction can be controlled as given below. So how the conjunction will be controlled? So it can raise the bandwidth in the network. So we have to increase the bandwidth if it is a heavy data traffic flow. It can be increased if an additional line temporarily increases the bandwidth between specific points. Suppose for example, routing table 1, routing table 2. Increasing the bandwidth is a major technique to sending and exchanging the data. It is used to split traffic to follow multiple routers. So instead of one router, if you provide multiple routers, so that will be better. It can increase the resources. For example, use spare routers. So if there any problem persists within the router, so spare routers must be available. It is used to decrease the load by denying services to some user or degrading service to some or all users. It is used to estimate user schedule and demands in a more predictable way. Estimate user schedule is also required. Suppose for example, within the offices, we may conclude that there must be some routers. So based on the capacity of the network, based on the usage of the network is also important for users schedule. That is also important for establishing a conjunction to reduce. Thank you for watching this video.